Good, good morning, boys and girls. The food of the honeybee. The beauty in Florida, working in bees in Florida, guys, you can pretty much, with you know, exceptions. You got some days that are really cold, but most of the time us Florida beekeepers can work our bees year round. But right now, this time of year, what is the date today? The date is November 25. Tuesday. Thursday's Turkey Day. How about that? Turkey Day. So we're going to do maintenance every week right up to spring flow. And so I'm just adding dry sugar. I've got a tub over here. I got a tub right here. It's got nothing but tadpoles in it. And I've got this piece of dried out cypress wood. Boom, there's a float for them. So if the girls need water, they can come right over here and get it. So that's all I'm doing today, is just coming through and putting a little sugar on them. And I'll be doing this every week right up to our spring crop starts. I want these things the maximum. So what I'm doing here today is I put the playing cards in there, little Vicks on them. Just run my finger across this one. It's still got a little slickness to the Vicks. So I'm gonna leave it in and just go on down through them and just do them all today. Yep. There's a playing card right there. Give them a little puff of smoke. This colony here looks pretty good. They are chewing up those cards, as you can see. I don't smell much Vicks on it. It's pretty much dissipated. I'm going to put on another towel. As you can see, they've chewed the towel up here. They're shredding it, taking it out the front door. This is the pick-a-size sheet on these towels. Probably 1 cup of sugar right there. I'm going to check my beetle barns, see if they're plugged up. They're not. I don't see any beetles running around here. This one corner is plugged up. So I just take my hive tool and get in here and dig out that propolis. There's 2 sides that are plugged. I hear a chopper coming. I hope it's not these. That may be Coast Guard, I'm not sure. I couldn't see the sides on that thing. We had 4 fishermen capsized out there. They found them. I guess they found them this morning, so thank God for that. I used to commercial fish myself, and hey, that's the, like an old fisherman told me one time, that's the man sea. And if it's rough out there, the man don't want you out there. So son, you get your ass off the man sea, because he will give you an attitude adjustment. And so these guys got an attitude adjustment. I understand one of the guys was 90 years old. They were only out there 20, well, they were out there 25 miles, but it don't matter if you're out there 100 miles or 10 miles. When that boat capsizes, you're in deep shizit. Yes. You're in deep shizit, my friends. So far, guys, my girls here look like they're doing pretty good. This colony looks like it's doing very well. I'm not going to be digging around in the nest here. I have no business digging around in the nest. We can't make, this time of year, the drone situation is way down, but this colony here, it looks like a real winner. I mean, we just got to keep them fattened up. I see frames in here that don't have much resources on there at all. I don't want to get in here and disturb these bees whatsoever. There's no need. There's no need. You just observe, is there a good load of bees? Yes, okay, move on. Let's give them a towel. Let's check their barn. The barn is not plugged. I hear some rattling in here. Don't take many, as you can see, to make a baby rattle. There's like 5 in there. They're dead. They're dead. I don't know what this Max Force Roach gel bait does other than maybe attract them. It's just, as you can see, they have not eaten any of that poison. None. So I think it's just an attractant, is all it is. I can put this right back in. The Vicks card has got, I don't smell hardly any Vicks on there. And the bees have walked all over it. Rick says this is working. This stuff is working in third world countries. So, hey, I haven't seen any ill effects here so far. We're gonna keep this sugar going, guys. Keep plenty of sugar. This is one reason. This is more reason Steve-O likes the Beefy Beehive. If this was a standard, regular date ant hive, okay? See, I'm cut down 3/4 of an inch, right? And these frames can, well, there's almost 1/2 inch. If you took a straight edge and went across this hive right here, there's like a 1/2 inch of drop here on this. Calm down, girls, calm down. Calm down, girls. It's just Steve-O making sure that you are happy, girls, okay? Sweet little girls. Sweet Italian girls, too. You know, you gotta love the Italians, right? You gotta love the Italian girls. I have a flex sheet right here that I could steal and put right over here on this. I'm gonna go down, guys, probably tomorrow. I get caught up here. And Lowe's has got flooring. It's the waterproof flooring for bathrooms and stuff. The you know, the snap lock flooring, and I think I've got them to where they're 8+ wide. I'm going to need 8+ by 21 5/16. I've got all my hives 21 5/16. I don't care if it's a 5-framer like this or an 8. But we're phasing out of these 8s. We are for a while. I don't know how many years we'll be doing that, but for right now we are. And we're shifting the whole operation to medium. I think medium is going to work fine. and we're going to have some shizits and giggles on that, okay? Because we're going to be dealing with less weight. And that's what this old man wants. This old man wants to hump less weight. Okay, this is the last one in this little run. What do we got? This looks interesting. This looks very interesting. What do we got here? Let's give them a little smoke, because I can see right away they're jumpy. They're a little jumpy, the girls. Look how they've shredded this up. They've completely cleaned. They're starting to shred and take it out. There's a little bit of Vic still left on that one. This looks good here. I'm gonna put this down there. Actually, it needs to be about in the center. I'm gonna put their food store right here in the center. I'm gonna fold up these sides a little bit, like so. I may need to go and rob some more of Miss Daisy's sugar, because I may have more though in the barn, come to think of it. I may be fine where I don't have to steal her stuff. So these bees have got a lot of, I've got to do all those bees over there. I'm hoping Rick can get to me this season. Rick Sutton. I'm wanting to buy 5 of his 5-frame deeps. Anyway, that's what we're hoping for. So that way I've got plenty of resources to, you know, in the spring to work with. But if I can keep these girls alive all through the winter here, I should be in pretty good shape, even without his bees, to crank up the 26 season. Right there, we've got, you know, end of February, all these hives are kicking in high gear. I got to get my swarm traps out on the waterfront. We're going to start catching swarms. I'm going to keep a swarm trap here on that big pine tree right over yonder. And we're going to scatter them all around along the waterfront. And I got a couple of inland spots too that I want to put bee traps on. So with all that going on, fingers crossed, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise and the hurricanes don't come in and flood me out like they did in 24. We might be successful beekeepers. As long as we keep our girls happy, we keep them alive, we keep them well fed, and keep these alien pests off of their backsides, okay? All right, I'm going to continue on. You don't need to see me for the rest of this video. You know what I'm doing, and you know what the bees like. They like to be fed. That's what we're doing. We're feeding today. So hope to see you soon, and stay busy and make more boxes. As soon as I get done feeding all these bees, it's back in the barn knocking out more 5-frame mediums. See you on the next one, guys. Be happy, be strong. We're gonna keep getting it on. See ya.